So we are back in the Big Wing showroom. I just handed the bike back over to the technician. He's taking it out for a test ride. And now I'm here to take my second bike, the NX 500. So 500 is another adventurer. It has a nice 43 bhp 500cc engine. It should be good fun to test ride and see how it is. Something I didn't show you guys the last time I was here are the accessories. So over here you have the Honda helmets and there are more accessories upstairs. So these are all Honda original accessories which are available to buy. You can see which one you have. So for your bike specifically, you will get a lot of accessories and they're all branded by Honda with the Honda guarantee behind it. This is the Honda NX 500. So I picked this bike up when I returned the Transalp back to the Big Wing showroom on Hanafi Road, Indiranagar. So a quick introduction to this bike. The NX 500 is a twin-cylinder 500cc bike and is designed for adventure and touring. So my first opinion of this bike as soon as I took it, it's nice. It is nimble, it doesn't feel heavy or bulky. It is a big bike, it is fairly large but it's surprisingly nimble and comfortable to ride in city. So let's start with the rider's cockpit, the dashboard. The display is a nice LCD screen and this has night mode. So there's a sensor here and the sensor literally takes it into night mode, it detects light. The switch set on the left is quite nice, compact. Again, I don't like the horn and indicator being interchanged, but I guess you can live with it. You have the smart controls over here and traction control you can switch off and over here on this side. And now a plus compared to the Transalp. Over here the headlight, the high beam, low beam and pass is in front, not on top. So it's rather convenient and easy to use when you're riding the bike. On the right you have your hazards, your engine on off and your starter. Nice compact, not too cluttered. It's a nice clean look to the bike. So as I've mentioned earlier, rideability is going to be a big factor when I'm going to choose a bike. And this bike, the rideability is really nice. The second gear is quite wide. I have started on a couple of occasions in second gear without any issues. So that's really nice and gives you more rideability in city. So the power in the bike is quite nice. It gets to 80 to 100 very fast and even at 100 there was enough power. So on the highway this should be a good bike. The brakes on this are twin discs in the front, single at the back. So it's very confidence inspiring because you know that when you hold the brake, it's going to stop literally on a dime. The one thing I have to talk about in this is the clutch. The clutch on this bike is buttery smooth. It's like very, very soft. It doesn't feel like a 500cc at all. I've been using two fingers. Cyclist, I'm used to using two fingers and I continued using the clutch on this with two fingers without any strain. So seat height on this bike is quite nice. It's very comfortable for someone like me. I'm just 5'8" and not uncomfortable at all. I'm not reaching for the ground. Now ride quality. The suspension of this bike is very nice. It's set very comfortably. I've gone on bad roads, very comfortable, did not throw me around. And I did go a little fast on a couple of stretches, very stable and planted on the road and those speeds too. I only had this bike for a couple of days, so I could not really test the mileage and give you real world figures on what it is. But from what I've observed from how much it drops down, I think it's a comfortable 30 kilometers per liter, which is not bad for a 500cc bike. The Honda NX 500 has a price of about 7.5 lakhs on road in Bangalore. Really worth it if you're looking at a bike which is comfortable in city and out. Now, I'm going to be asking one of these guys to drop me back so I can give you guys a bit of a preview of how the back seat is. So this is Varda. He's part of the sales team at VFM Big Wing, and he's going to be dropping me back so I can give you guys how the back seat is. The back seat of this bike is quite comfortable. It doesn't throw you around. The suspension is nice. The seat is also not too soft, not too firm. So it's nice, especially if you're looking for longer rides. Well guys, that's it for now. I hope you like this video. Until next time, safe ride everyone.